How are you? How are you really? This is often the question we get asked, and the answer is always, I'm fine. However, this is not a video about saying I'm fine. It's a very loaded question, and I've been noticing that when someone asks me, how are you? I often search within myself, how am I? Am I doing good? And start looking at all my insecurities and all my self-doubts. That's not the story either. So saying I'm fine isn't true necessarily, but going through that negative list isn't reality either. Because actually, believe it or not, I am confident in my artwork, in who I am, and yes, it's a work in progress. However, when I'm in the moment creating the artwork, and when I'm in the moment being me, just being, not doing, then I'm not thinking about anything at all. I'm very confident. And it's interesting because I've been looking at my past videos and you can see the level of confidence and self-doubt go up and down, and how I present to the world, how I change ever so slightly that percentage of not necessarily who I am, but what I believe about myself and that perception of self. And so that is what I'm challenging myself and what I'm challenging you to think about, and to think, what stories are we giving ourselves? What stories are we telling ourselves? And how can we change it? So I often worry that if I talk too much about this, if I talk about my insecurities, then it won't serve me well as an artist. But then I've been following Streethless for quite a while now. He's amazing at telling his story and talking about all the struggles he has, but in a very empowering and confident way. That's the difference. And I don't know how you get to that stage, but it hasn't changed anything with his art practice or the fact that he has an animation studio, and it's helped a lot of people. He also has a book out, so I'll put his channel in the link below. Yes, how can we challenge the stories we give ourselves and to rewrite that story to show that we are confident people despite being human, despite having all those self-doubts and insecurities? So that is my thoughts for today. For those who don't know, I have ADHD, so my ideas rattle around in my head, which for art is very useful. I think in visual terms. I think of these videos often in visual terms, although it never quite comes out as you have in your head. And so I can appear quite monotone and not able to talk to the camera because I don't have that interaction with another human being, and also all these thoughts going around in my head. Whereas with people, I can kind of get that response back and it's a bit easier, which everyone finds camera difficult, but I've noticed I'm a little bit different than other people in how I connect to the camera, and that might be why. So I shall see you again tomorrow. I've got ideas for that. It's really sunny outside, but I need to get organised. But tomorrow I'm going to go out for a bit of a day trip, pick up my art prints, and yes, I will take you along with me. So I shall see you tomorrow.